Welcome back, Mastodon fans, to another edition of the Feature Friday, where we put the spotlight on a Purdue Fort Wayne student athlete. Once again, we are hitting the hardwood, where we are checking in with Rasheed Bello, and this guy's been balling out in his first season in a Dons jersey. Rasheed, how we doing today?
Good, and you? Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, yeah, doing fantastic. And Rasheed, like I said, you've been balling out so far. First season with the Mastodons, and you have them an 8-1 record as of this week. Best start in the Division One era. Looking at this team, what do you feel like has been the biggest key to this team's early season success?
I would say our chemistry is really well. We have a lot of weapons on the team. It can be anyone tonight at any given moment, and we just keep pushing forward.
Taking a look at yourself, like I said, first season in a Dons jersey, and in this transfer portal era that we live in, it can be really hard for a guy to transfer in and make an immediate impact. How have you tried to settle in, be one of the guys and really show that you can be a leader for this team so far?
It's really my teammates giving me a bunch of confidence to really play my game, and they believe that I can play my game at a high level. So it's just a bunch of confidence from everybody on the team, including the coaching staff.
No doubt about it. You take a look at this season so far, like I mentioned, 8-1, and it all started with an incredible win at DePaul. Knowing you're a Chicago guy yourself, how sweet was that moment to go back to your hometown, really put on an impressive performance, and help this team close out the stretch against a Big East team?
Yeah, no, it was a big moment for me coming from Chicago, having a lot of people there at the games. It was a big moment. And when Coach told me we were playing DePaul, I was really stoked and excited about it. And we just came out and just executed and played our game well.
Probably another big moment for this team so far, the Arizona tip-off. You win that. You got guys like QMR, Quentin Morton Robertson, who earn Arizona tip-off MVP honors. Just how big was that? Going on the road, away from Fort Wayne against some really good competition, and you guys come out as champions of that event.
Going into Arizona tip off, we knew what we went. We knew what we had to do. We knew what we had to execute. We got down to some stretches, but this team is known to really pick up the slack in the second half. Even when they're down, we don't even look at the score, and we just finished the game well.
Now going over to Horizon League play, you're 2-0 in conference play so far. Still a lot of games to go, but two pretty impressive wins. You take down Green Bay, who's looking much more improved this year, and then you go on the road to an Oakland team who has been red hot. I believe it was 4 straight wins coming into that game, and you pretty much shoot them out of the gym. So how big was that just to take care of business and get off to such a strong start in conference play?
Yeah, no, that was a huge game for us. We executed our game plan really well. We attacked the quit. And yeah, we didn't miss a lot of shots at all. I believe in the second half, we started off like 19 for 20 from the field, and we were just playing our game really well.
As you take a look at the rest of the season, still a few more non-conference games. I know you got a trip to Pitt, which is a really great opportunity for you to take on some high major competition. Where do you feel like the ceiling is for this team? Because, like I said, these guys are on a roll right now, and just where do you feel like you guys can fit in the mix as you get ready to go back into Horizon League play?
I feel like we're gonna be at the top of the league. We're not even satisfied yet. We haven't accomplished anything yet. We're 8-1, but we still have a lot of games to go. Really prove ourselves. We haven't even played our best brand of basketball yet.
Gotta love that humble mindset. Well, I think that's a good place to stop right there, and we shift gears now to a little bit of rapid fire. Uh, so Rasheed, like I said, Chicago guy. I got to start off with this. Who is the greatest of all time, Jordan or LeBron?
LeBron James.
Really? I,
Yeah,
I feel like as a Chicago guy, it's
Michael
automatically got to
Jordan.
be Jordan. But okay, Why LeBron then?
Yeah, he's leading the league in all-time scoring points and doing it at a consistent level, averaging about 25 a game for 20 years.
Looking at the rest of the NBA, who is there a guy that you try to model your game after?
De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox. There you go. Going with Sacramento. That team has been on an absolute roll. You take a look at the guys on this year's team. Challenge any of them to a 3-point shootout. Who are you picking to go against and why?
Who am I picking? I'll definitely go against Johnny. I just feel like I feel like I'll have a good high chances of winning that 3-point shootout.
Okay, which one of your guys will give you the best run for your money then? Because there's a lot of guys that can shoot from three on this team.
Uh, Quentin, yeah, Quentin. He'll probably beat me.
Hard to pick against QMR, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Like I said, this is your first season 2 in Fort Wayne. What do you feel like has been your favorite thing about being in the Summit City so far?
Um, Coliseum Boulevard.
There's a lot of stuff on
Just
Coliseum Boulevard,
yeah, yeah.
especially where you play your games too with Memorial Coliseum. Last thing for me, Rasheed, pregame playlist. What artists are on your pregame playlist?
I don't listen to pregame music, but if I were to listen to music before a game, I'll listen to Rod Wave, Rilo Rodriguez, and No Cap.
No cap right there. Awesome. Well, Rasheed, I think that's a good place to stop. Really appreciate the time and best of luck this season.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Once again, that's Rasheed Bello, first season in a Mastodons jersey, and he has the Dons right now at 8-1. Best start in Horizon League play. If you go to GoMastodons.com, you can find the rest of our feature Fridays. That includes playing from track and field, from women's basketball, from the other fall sports. But for now, that's Rasheed. I'm Josh. We will see you next time on GoMastodons.com.